Hello Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing some beautiful readings for you today. We're looking at the magic in you today. We are. And what that means to you. Now, yesterday the Libra moon came in. You ready? Because it's asking you to find balance, and it's going to push. It's going to push the matter, actually. So if you haven't begun doing the work, I would catch up. So today we're looking at gratitude and how that will help you, okay? Being grateful for the hope you feel at the growing seed regardless of where you are in life, okay? So I'm going to look at this one first, the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to do a little later on. This one I love. Let's put it into focus because the cards are so beautiful. So let's take a closer look at them. Okay. There you go, Pisces. All right. We have gratitude. This is on be where you are and be thankful. There's always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Don't allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. I joyfully turn my attention to what I am grateful for. The energies begin to turn towards surrender and release, okay, if they haven't already in this moon cycle. But we have already gotten to that point, right? The full moon was yesterday. It was time to do that. To let go of what we no longer need. It behoves us to pay attention to what we have right now, both positive and negative. And I've been talking about that all week. Okay? This attention paying and focus allows us to wisely discern and to be grateful for all of it. Yes, all of it. Because the nasty stuff, the stuff that's making us suffer, it already happened, and we can take wisdom from this. However, now it's going to, and what we have left is the good stuff. And frankly, most of it is going to be great. List a few things you're grateful for, and that will raise your vibration and banish any resistance. There's that word again. Resistance, right? You have to ditching out old, outmoded patterns. This turns your powerful focus away from a story you may have started to believe of everything going wrong or that life does terrible things to you. Gratitude is a balancer. In fact, it normally tips the scales to the positive. So there you go. Grateful, gratitude. Beautiful. And not only that, you're going to have this card this afternoon, the Ace of Pentacles. This is going to bring in that energy, right? It's going to help you out with this. It's going to show you that you can take whatever comes and plant it and make it grow into something beautiful, right? Okay, so let's back this up a little bit. All right, so I'm going to put this over here and this one back over here for later on. Now what I'm going to pull out here is the affirmation cards that go with this. Let me try something with the camera here too so that you can have a good look at the cards while I'm talking. Another affirmation, you guys. It's just affirmation. We have inspiration, reflection, and affirmation that can come out of this deck. But it seems that we keep getting affirmation. See? When your inner voice speaks, this is not a small voice you hear. No one else has an inner voice compass exactly like yours. This is not a small voice you hear. And it comes from Sonia Sanchez. Okay, So feel that the fact that he keeps saying that that small voice that you hear, you know which one we're talking about. We also know that this voice has a lot of power. It carries a lot of power. Just look at yesterday. It can make little fears seem humongous. So this inner voice that speaks to you from your mind, you have one that comes from the mind, but you also have one that comes from an energy field that is from your soul. The one that speaks to you, the one that tells you that you have a lot to be grateful for. Okay? That you have survived. You have gone through so much. You never want to be surviving life. Okay? But a lot of people go, and the reason that I made this slip is that some of you still believe that you're surviving life. If you believe you're surviving life, it means that you feel that life has taken a bite out of you and you've gotten nothing from it. I want you to turn that around. I want you to switch that up right now. If you don't do anything else today, I want you to take the time to think of things as an opportunity to learn and to grow. Wisdom to be had, to be utilized later on, to make you like the Zen master of your own life. I want you to use and utilize that inner voice. And I would like you to start using things happen for a reason too. That thing that happens for a reason. It happened to me just recently. I told a friend, I said, I don't know, I'm trying to get ahead because I went on holidays and then I got sick, and it seems like I couldn't get ahead in my videos. And I could only do what I could do. And I told my friend, I said, things happen for a reason. I can't wait to find out why. I can't seem to go as fast as I'd like to catch up, to have more ahead so that I don't, And she says, well, there's always a reason. And I found out that reason last night. I'm hoping to let all of you know very soon. But that there's always a reason. And when you open up to, instead of being frustrated and going, oh, I can't get done what I want, I feel like I'm not moving ahead, there's a reason for things. My life is filled with reasons and opportunities. Sometimes just opportunities, and sometimes opportunities to learn. If you're grateful for that and you move into it with a lot less resistance, things will start opening up like like the water is opening up. Okay? All right, Pisces. So let's put these aside and let's pull some tarot here. And let's take a look. Okay? I'll leave this right here. But I'm trying something new. Eight of Cups, retreat. Princess of Disc, manifestation. The Hermit. Ooh. Five of Swords. So this is the conversation we were having just a second ago, right? When you have to retreat, when you have to take that moment of, well, okay, like I said to you, I can't do as many videos as I'd like. I'm staying behind. But you guys are good. You're getting something every day. I'm not behind enough that the channel's falling behind or you guys are not getting videos. I'm just not as far ahead. So it's like retreat, okay? I'm retreating, fine. Why? Because there's some kind of manifestation that's in the works. Something that you may have asked for, something that you've been wishing for, something that you're constantly thinking about, something that's in the works. And now what happens is the light is being shown on it, the hermit light, right? See? You're shining the light on the manifestation. You're going, what's going on here? I can see something. Something's coming to fruition. So you go from the moon that is dark to the moon that is bright. See that difference? I love that. Look at that. So the defeat is not really a loss, it's a win. Here's that Five of Swords again. Is it really a defeat? Am I really defeated because I can't catch up? Or is it leaving room for something else to manifest? Yes. Okay. So your magic right now is to be grateful for the slow-ups, the screw-ups, the cock-ups. That's the magic in your life that you need to embrace right now, that you need to take in and go, I understand. I understand. I need to slow this down. Okay, so we're going to put these up here, and then we're going to take the next 3 cards. The Sun coming in again. The Three of Wands. And a King of Cups. Okay. So this calm control, this is, they say it's control, but the King of Cups for me is never about control. It's about maybe a control over your emotions. Let's call it a control over your emotions. Your emotional maturity, your calmness in a situation where it's not going where you want to. The clarity was shown, okay, by what the defeat had to offer, right? The defeat slowed you up so that you could stick around long enough to see the opportunity come into view. The sun shone on it. The sun shining on the moon reflects light on the planet. You getting where I'm going? And then the opportunities happen. It comes into sharp focus. 369 or no, 369. Is it? Yeah, or 369. Doesn't matter, you guys. 9's at the top. 369. That beautiful triangle. Okay, that star. That peach in the middle. The vision comes to light. How? Because you had to slow up. You had to go internally and go, okay, well, I've got to sit here and wait, so I might as well just do a little bit of looking around, right? Looking internally with the Hermit, the inward journey. Oh, opportunity. Was that really a bad thing? No, it wasn't. Instead of feeling negative and defeated, I sat in calm control of my emotions and just sat here and, took a look-see. What's going on? What's happening here? So, it's not a bad thing, to be held up. And I love the fact that this triangle in the middle, do you see that yellow triangle in the background? Yeah? It's the same configuration as my, yes, that tickles me pink. So what's happening? Movement. And seeing what you would have construed as sorrow. And I've had, if you guys haven't seen the videos this week, I talk a lot about the Three of Swords. For some people it means sorrow. The Ten of Swords also means like bad. But for me it's that really big exclamation mark, that really big period at the end of the sentence to make you say, whoa, something big just happened. Something just rocked my world, broke my heart, made me see the truth in something maybe that I hadn't seen. How many people have been in relationships and they said, all the signs were there? That's my hand up saying, yeah, all the signs were there that this was not a good relationship for me. Okay? And I'm talking about friendships, people that I made excuses for, people who behaved badly. And then when the break happened, and it broke my heart, and I felt this pain, what happened? I admitted to myself that I should have known, that it was a long time coming, that the tower came toppling on my head, but I had already seen it coming down. So that's progress, Pisces. Okay? That's progress. Now I'm going really big in relationships. But it could be the end of a job that you hated. Somebody could get fired and you hated that job and you're so upset that you got fired, but you hated that job. It's that tower coming down telling you, if you don't take care of it, we will. We're going to try and steer you in the right direction. Okay? When your inner voice speaks, this is not a small voice you hear. Right here. Okay? Alright. So, let's pull all of these up. And let's finish with the last card for our triangle. The Princess of Swords. And it's written curiosity. So, you guys know what I think of the Page of Swords. If you're new, maybe not. I think the Page of Swords has great intentions on what it feeds your mind, because this is, of course, an air card. Everything that has to do with the brain. Okay? And most of my life, I have taught as that the brain had a lot of control over my life. It has common sense, right? The thing with the brain, though, is that now I think to myself, don't let it go out too far alone. It's the one thing I always say. Because without the other components of your energy field, it can really go astray. It can really make you believe a lot of things are bad that may not necessarily be that bad. This whole row here on this side is talking to me of those things. There's two sides to everything. The emotional security that you give it really indicates how you're going to utilize your mind. Can you see both sides of the fence? Can you see the good in the bad that has happened? The wisdom that you're gaining? The possibilities that are opening up? Or are you fooling yourself with a very small mind of telling yourself this is a bad thing? It comes down to the mind and the rest of your energy field, helping it see, helping it go forward in the energy of understanding that delays or slow-ups or anything that comes in has a role to play. Everything that causes resistance to me now, I stop and look and say, where's the treasure? What am I supposed to see here? Why is this going so slow? I'm grateful for the slow up. I know that my inner voice will help guide me in this stop sign that is apparently in my way. I see the retreat as a chance to see clearly so that I can make progress and inform this innocent yet misguided Page of Swords the clarity that they need. Okay? So, look at that. Look at this. This is so gorgeous, Pisces. I love this reading so far. Magic today feels magic, which is good. I like it when magical readings feel magical. And I'm going to let you go with this. So, before I do go, what can I talk to you about? How about being part of this community on YouTube? There's a join button. There are 3 different levels. 3, 6, 9, of course. You choose the one you want. No problem there. What you get for that is an extra video on Fridays. The stuff that I want to talk about. There's all kinds of things in there. Just the last video was about Ostera and spring intentions for this year. Writing down intentions, what I do. You get to have like a coffee chat, an extra little something with me Now, if you join on Patreon, it's the same. And if you watch it on Patreon, I think on your desktop, you actually get no ads. So that's something to think about. But if you join here, there's a little button that says join. But after you've joined, it'll turn into See Perks. And when you click on it, you're going to have access to all the videos. Every single one of them since the beginning. So if that interests you, you'll be helping me. And you get a little extra Jane. I'd like to thank you to everybody who's joined, everybody who supports this channel by watching every single day, everybody who comments and likes. Those are important too, Pisces. And of course, I appreciate the comments of you sharing part of your life, sharing how much you love the readings, how much they resonate with you, and even the ones who say, I love that I feel better after I've been here. I want to empower you. That's my job. That's my spiritual job. That's my little check mark of my path, of my journey. That's something I was meant to be doing. So when I'm told, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. I will see you later with the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to look on how much you can grow. The potential of all of it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you later. Bye, Pisces.